The Great Wall of China is a long system of fortifications and military defenses built to protect China's northern borders and is considered an important structure in world history. Here is some basic information. Construction history and purpose. The construction of the Great Wall began in the 7th century BC and was greatly expanded during the Ming Dynasty, 14th century. Its main purpose was to protect China against invasions from the north. The Great Wall was used as a border defense line against attacks by the Mongols, Huns and other tribes. Length and sections. Although the Great Wall has varying estimates of its length, it is generally considered to be between 21,000 and 21,196 kilometers long. It is made up of numerous sections built during different periods. Among these sections are those built during the Ming Dynasty, which are the most visited by tourists. Materials and construction. At first, most of the walls were built using stone, wood and rammed earth. However, during the Ming Dynasty, brick and stone became more widely used. At the same time, muddy rice mortar was used to hold the bricks together. Fortifications and watchtowers. The Great Wall was built for defensive purposes, which is why it has watchtowers and defense gaps. These towers were used to observe the approach of the enemy along the border and sound the alarm when necessary. Visibility. Despite myths, the claim that the Great Wall can be seen from the moon is false. However, when viewed from low orbit, e.g. from the International Space Station, some areas, especially the brick and stone sections built during the Ming Dynasty, can be seen under certain conditions. However, this requires very good visibility and weather conditions. The Great Wall is an important symbol in China's history and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is of great historical and architectural significance and attracts worldwide attention. Historical development. The construction of the Great Wall began in the 7th century BC and continued under different Chinese dynasties. First, different kingdoms built fortifications to protect their borders. The first emperor Qin Shi Huang, 221 to 210 BC, consolidated and expanded the walls. Later, the Ming Dynasty, 14th century, restored the fortifications and built new sections. Ming Dynasty period. During the Ming Dynasty, the Great Wall was built during the period when it was most recognized and most visited by tourists. During this period, the walls were made more solid and spectacular. During the Ming period, there were tens of thousands of watchtowers on the walls. Demolition and preservation. The first emperor Qin Shi Huang demolished the previous fortifications and assembled the fortifications to use the materials for his own construction projects. Therefore, most of the original Qin fortifications have been lost. Subsequent dynasties used the fortifications for maintenance and repairs. Today, the Chinese government and UNESCO are working on the protection and restoration of the Great Wall. Tourist attraction. The Great Wall is a major tourist attraction worldwide. Tourist areas, especially in the areas around Beijing, are open to visitors. These areas offer visitors the opportunity to discover the history and significance of the Great Wall. UNESCO World Heritage. The Great Wall was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. This is a recognition that emphasizes the cultural and historical significance of the walls. The Great Wall is considered one of the most impressive engineering achievements in China's history. Although it was built by different dynasties throughout history, today it is a structure recognized and admired worldwide. These fortifications are a symbol reflecting thousands of years of China's history and warfare tactics. The Sette Dynasty, 1644 to 1912, played an important role in the history of the Great Wall. The Qin Dynasty, also known as the Qin Dynasty, was a dynasty of Manchu origin. The Qin Dynasty took control of China after taking over from the Ming Dynasty. Some events and policies during this period caused serious damage to the Great Wall and its surroundings. Destruction. The Qin dynasty's policies towards the Great Wall included the demolition and destruction of various parts of the walls. The Qin dynasty government wanted the walls to be used not only for military defense purposes, but also to develop agricultural and residential areas. Therefore, Some sections were destroyed and the materials used for local construction projects. Watchtowers. As in the Ming period, the watchtowers of the Great Wall were not fully preserved during the Sет Dynasty. Many towers were demolished or destroyed. This reduced the military defense capacity of the walls. Use of cannons and weapons. During the Sет Dynasty, traditional artillery was used, which caused damage to the fortifications in some areas. With the development of artillery technology, the Sет Dynasty used such weapons against the fortifications. Foreign threats. During the Sет Dynasty, there were several incursions by foreign invaders and invasions against the fortifications. Especially during the First and Second Opium Wars in the late 19th century, foreign powers organized military operations against the Great Wall. During the Sет Dynasty, the Great Wall was subjected to many factors that seriously damaged its historical and cultural heritage. Nevertheless, the Chinese government and the international community have been making efforts to protect and restore this historical landmark. Today, the Great Wall still stands as a landmark and a major tourist attraction for tourists around the world.